This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, how there, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter and welcome you to another sports catastrophe birthday boy. And the birthday boy today, on September 22nd, is a New York Rangers goalie icon who was basically the best New York Rangers goalie of all time until one Henrik Lundqvist came in. He is a icon of the Rangers. He's 55 years old today. And he led the team to their long-awaited Stanley Cup in 1994 after 54 years of blowing wings. Mike Richter was a great goalie for the United States in many international competitions, including the 96 World Cup of Hockey when they took out Canada, pissing me off. So Mike Richter grew up in Pennsylvania. He played for the U.S. in the World Juniors in '85 and would play for the University of Wisconsin for a few years. The Rangers made him the 28th overall pick in the entry draft of my birth, 1985. In fact, he was, I believe, the first goalie picked in the draft. Yeah. No, he wasn't. He was the fourth goalie in 5 picks. The first round had 21 picks. And then, with the third pick in the second round, New Jersey took Sean Burke, which was a great move. Sean Burke helping the Devils with that playoff push in '88. Troy Gamble was picked by Vancouver. He didn't do so well. Kay Whitmore was drafted by Hartford. He didn't do so well. Peterborough. Calgary's next pick wasn't a goalie. It was Joe Nieuwendyk. Great pick. And then the Rangers picked up a goalie, Mike Richter from Northwood, the U.S. high school. And then he went to the University of Wisconsin. Not bad. He even played in the 1988 Winter Olympics for the U.S. before making his debut in the '89 playoffs. He played one game in that playoffs and got blown out by Pittsburgh. However, as the club's backup goalie in the '89-90 season, he was 12-5, not bad. And then the next few seasons, Richter would split goalie duties with John Van Beesbroek. In fact, for the first 76 games, if memory serves me right, if that's the number, Richter and Van Beesbroek set the NHL record for most games alternating as starting goalies. None of them had back-to-back starts. And I believe Richter took over the last 4 games. I don't know. Richter was part of the team that played in the '91 Canada Cup that took second behind Canada. Van Beesbroek would be traded to Vancouver before the '93 season in exchange for Jack Lister. Of course, the Rangers did that on purpose because they knew Van Beesbroek they would be easily put in, unprotected in the expansion draft and that the Panthers would take him. So Richter had a great year as the number 1 goalie and put up 42 wins with a .257 goals against average, and the Rangers won the President's Trophy. He was even the MVP at the All-Star game, held at Madison Square Garden, where he took on Pavel Bure in a big penalty shot situation. In the playoffs, Richter was sublime. He became the 8th goalie to hit 4 shutouts in one playoff season. Of course, that record is Martin Brodeurs with 7. But anyway, the Rangers rode his hot goaltending all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals against the Vancouver Canucks. With the Rangers up 2-1 in the series, Pavel Bure had a breakaway but was hooked down. Automatic penalty shot, of course. So Richter would have to deal with the Russian rocket Pavel Bure. Pavel Bure used the same move that he did on the All-Star game against Richter, and Richter knew it and stopped Bure. Rangers went up 3-1, even though they lost games 5 and 6. They did win game 7. That's the biggest thing. Richter would be a consistently good goaltender, helping the U.S. win the '96 World Cup of Hockey, of course, over Canada. He was named tournament MVP, which shouldn't be surprised. Unfortunately, though, in his later years, injuries would plague his career. MCL sprains, ACL sprains, and concussions. Richter was very acrobatic and quick in the nets. So after '97, in which he brought the Rangers to an unlikely Eastern Conference Finals run, injuries would hurt him. Although he did win silver for the U.S. in the 2002 Olympics, losing to Canada. Of course, a concussion would force him to retire. He became the first Ranger goalie to hit 300 wins. He was the all-time leader in wins by a Rangers goalie until one Henrik Lundqvist came in. Richter's number 35 was retired in 2004, which was only the third number to be retired by the Rangers. Though he played his entire career for the Rangers, he actually changed teams twice between seasons due to a quirk in the free agency rules, but he returned to the Rangers. Richter would actually, after retiring, enroll in Yale University. To get his degree in ethics, politics, and economics, which was amazing. He has a partnership for a Healthy Planet, Athletes for a Healthy Planet, an organization dedicated to fostering an understanding of the connections between environmental issues, human health, economy, social justice, and well-being. So anyway, it was announced that Mike Richter's name is on the goalie award given to the best goalie in NCAA men's hockey. The first one was to Connor Hellebuyck of UMass Lowell, now the Winnipeg Jets. They're trying to have a UN Environment Program sponsored hockey game near the North Pole, allegedly. Well, Richter has 3 sons who are playing hockey in Greenwich, Connecticut. The blue blood area, if you will. So anyway, his career all with the New York Rangers. 301 wins in 666 games with 24 shutouts and a .289 goals against average. In the playoffs, 41-33 with a .268 goals against average, 9 shutouts. Yeah, he was one of the best American goalies in the international scene. I mean, winning the gold at the 96 World Cup of Hockey and then taking runner-up in the Canada Cup in 91 and the Olympics in 2002. It's just amazing. Went to the All-Star game only 3 times, which was a crime. He's actually ranked 3rd in the 100 Ranger Greats book from 2009, which was amazing. Like 3rd place? The Rangers had 74 goalies in the first 82 seasons when the book came out. So anyway, he would win a lot of team awards, good guy awards, and all that. And he still has the Rangers record for single season wins, so wins in a season, 42 in 93-94, and for games played. And I kid you not, this number is going to scare a lot of people. 666. Weird, eh? I still argue Mike Richter is one of the best goalies, if not the best goalie in New York Rangers history. Because I know everyone says about Henrik, but I mean, freaking Richter got them to the Stanley Cup for the first time in 54 years. How can you beat that? So stick it where the sun don't shine, haters. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond.